Yo, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and today I'm going to do a quick video on this pad sound right here. It's kind of one of those sweeping, evolving, like ethereal sort of pads, whatever. So I figured I'd do a video on it. I'm working on this track for something, I don't even know, but I'm liking it. So it'll probably get finished eventually. But yeah, I'm just going to play it, let you hear it. Yeah, and that's basically it. This is the sound that I'm talking about. It's a super simple sound, and I really enjoy it. So, first of all, it's a Serum and a Valhalla Room. I'm going to turn off the Valhalla Room real fast. And this is the patch. It's, again, super basic and super effective. So the first oscillator is a mellow but instable wavetable, 9 voices, detune at 0.1. The second oscillator is just a saw wave, 11 voices, detune at 0.25. Next thing I've got is an LFO on the wavetable position of the mellow but instable. 2 bars, just adds some variety. This is what it sounds like alone. Just add some sort of like movement inside of the pad, inside of that oscillator. Then add the saw wave. It's just some like body to the sound, you know? And then I've got this filter, which is doing most of the work. It's just MG Low 2. That's super simple. Both the oscillators are going through the filter, but something that's super important is that the filter is key tracked, which turns the filter from like a fixed point into a ratio of sorts. So what that means is instead of the filter like cutting off at 15,000 hertz or whatever it's set to, instead of it cutting off exactly at that, it looks at the note that's being played and then has sort of like a ratio. So whatever you set it to, like let's say you put it at like 80%, then it cuts off at 80% of that note's frequencies. And that's super important for when you have big chords like this, like right here. That's more than 2 octaves. So the high frequencies of like the lowest note right here are not even like the lowest frequencies of this high note up here. So when you turn it into a ratio, you get like 80% of that note and 80% of that note, or whatever percentage it is. I can do a quick example. This is what it sounds like. I'm gonna go ahead and bypass this real fast. This is what it sounds like not key tracked. Oh, wait. Maybe I do need that on. So you can just hear how all the high frequencies are just getting obliterated by this filter. But if you turn on key tracking, you're getting the higher frequencies, but you're not getting the higher part of the higher notes, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. It makes sense to me, so I'm hoping it makes sense to you. but that's super important. I've got a little bit of resonance, 28% right there. And I've also got this LFO obviously on the cutoff, and this is important because it's at 0.2 hertz. It's not at like a fixed rate like 2 bars over here. And so that means that it's going to be slightly off the grid eventually, like it'll phase in and out of time, and that just makes it feel not rigid and robotic, and gives it kind of a flow and a human feel to it. And yeah, that's a good trick for pads, is don't have it on like a set rate, because that's a surefire way to not make it feel very nice. But yeah, and then I've got this Valhalla room, which just adds some depth and space to it. "100% mix, 10 millisecond pre-delay, and 2 seconds of decay." So it's not that much. It's just basically making it airy and spacey. It's not really adding any reverb, just changing the character of it, I guess. Or it's not adding reverb in the sense that it's gonna trail off. It's just changing the bass sound. Something like that. The high cut's up at 13,000 and the depth is at 50. That's just standard. So yeah, because it's technically adding reverb just because like you added a reverb effect, but like it's a quick sort of tail. It's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's just, I'm using it for the 100% mix to change the quality and the character of the sound. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's the pad. That's the track for now. I'll finish it eventually. Probably get some like solo guitar or just leave it super ambient. And yeah, hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed. If you've got any questions, be sure to let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.